This is what I heard. I heard 1, 2. I'm going to be playing the first trumpet part. What was wrong with that? Right? I hear it clipped, and those 8 notes need to all be long. Right? Now the hard part is, it's like that's kind of hard to tongue up both of those like smoothly. Can we do it one more time, all of us? So start with the drums. So I'll give you 4 counts, right? And I'll play along with you, all right? 1, 2, 1. That's I said I'll play 4 counts. 1, 2, 3, 4. Can we all do that without me this time and blow through that note? Make it be really long. 1, 4 counts. 1, 2, 3, 4. Cool. Make sure we're playing. Right, because it carries to the bar. Cool. Very, very good. So I was going to say that. What else was I going to say? What's your name playing drums? Roy. Show me how you're doing the rides. The rides. Okay. Cool. Now, is that cymbal comfortable for where you want your arm to be? Yes. It is. Because you're playing like kind of with your thumb, like that. I would want to be sure. 4 counts. 1, 2, 3, 4. Sitting like, 30, 40, 50 yards away like I am out in the hall. So it's really good. Things that I like the clarity of your articulation. Da, da, do, da, 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 da. That's one thing that I really, really like. I like the way the time feels in the rhythm section. You are feathering, or you're hitting the bass drum on all 4 beats, and that is great. You're going to want to work on making it be less obvious. You know what I mean? It's one of those things we want to feel, but we don't necessarily want to hear. Kind of like your heartbeat. Like if your heartbeat is like, if you hear your heartbeat, we might have some problems, right? I mean, we might have to, call 911. If you get excited about something, your heart's like really pounding, right? But it's there. We know it's there. We don't want to hear it. We just want to feel it. Right? Does that make sense? So it's just that takes like a lot of practice and a lot of years of just getting it really, really right. You know what I mean? So that's really good. One other thing I'm going to say is kind of like. Don't get mad if I exaggerate again, right? On this melody. Those 2 8th notes, what did I do? What was wrong with them? Yes.
Sometimes a little bit too fast, maybe staccato.
I play them a little bit too fast. I feel like they're kind of compressing, and I want it to feel really relaxed. Right? Right? Just to feel really relaxed. And that is kind of a concept throughout the whole band. Where is the shout section of this one? How far are you trying to be? Letter E. Can we go at letter E, actually? Let's do everybody E. And we have that figure. We have those 2 8th notes somewhere in this shout section. Maybe even more than one. Alright, we want to make sure that they're really, really relaxed and we don't compress that and play the 2nd 8th note too fast. Right? Let's go right at letter E, please. 1, 2, all 2, ready, go. Excellent. Very, very good on the timing. you. That was great. Now, I'm gonna talk to you a little bit about balance for this section. What do I mean by balance? Yes.
You mean like no one's being too loud or too soft?
Ah, okay. So there is one voice that I want to hear a little bit more than the other voices, right? And I don't say this just because I have a trumpet in my hand. Okay, what voice do I want to hear above all the other voices? Yes.
Trumpet?
Which trumpet?
Trumpet one.
Okay. So now I'm actually gonna go. I'm gonna say that I think his volume's like okay, right? In fact, wherever his volume is correct. That's what it is. But on the other hand, you could lead them a little bit more. You know what I mean? You could just be a little bit more extroverted about it, right? So I want to do it again and make sure that we are fitting our sound under that. Still the same energy, still the same articulation. We're all going to swing and phrase together. But we're going to make sure we're under the lead trumpet players, because otherwise we get overbalanced with some of the middle parts. And I enjoy the fact that our trombone section is playing quite gregariously. You know what that word means?
No, loud.
Huh? No, there's more to it.
More energetic?
So that's part of it, yeah. With overt enthusiasm. And that's really, really good. But we just want to make sure that we're not overbalancing the trumpet with the saxophone. Same thing. So let's go over that letter F. E. Thank you. E. Blum. What's your name? Devin. Lead him. All right. Yes. You have pickups on what counts?
1, 2, 3, 4.
Cool. I'll give you 6 beats and we'll play the pickups to letter E. Thank you. All right. Here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2. The first trumpet one is kind of pretty low in the register, right? So he's not playing super high, so we have to listen even carefully. Now I know that the volume says fortissimo, doesn't it? Does it say fortissimo?
Yes.
Does that mean every note is fortissimo?
No.
No, it means the general vibe of this section is going to be strong, but we still have a line that goes up, and we have a melody, and we want to follow. Can I play with you? So same thing, 6 beats letter E, all right? 1, 2, 3, 4, So I think we can actually start letter E, even though it says fortissimo. All right, that's one thing, and just make sure that wherever you are, whatever part you're playing, if it's the full band, that we can always hear what's going on back there, right? Because he is the highest soprano voice that we want to hear. And I know he probably doesn't have a soprano voice, but he is playing the highest soprano voice that we want to hear. Cool. Good, you guys. Very, very good. Soloists. Very, very nice to hear so many people playing. Make sure, a couple of things that you can do when you're improvising. Like how do you get information? How do you get ideas to play? How do you know how to create new melodies? What do you think?
We usually solo every day, so we cycle through new ideas.
That's great. Cool. Like how do you figure out what those ideas are going to be?
Listen to songs that are solos that you like.
Listen to great recordings of jazz. That is a really, really big one.
Yeah. Listen to the melody.
What's the melody to this tune? Where is the solo section? Give me another D. Can we play at letter D? All right, let's play at letter D. Who solos first at letter D?
This guy.
Yeah. Okay, let's go letter D. 1, 2, 1, 2, D, and. That's awesome. You know what? It's like you remind me of a lot of Oscar Peterson used to do that. If you know Oscar Peterson, he would just foot would do this. Gene Harris, another great pianist, his right foot would do this. That's awesome. That's really good. So we cycle through new ideas, but what else? What is the melody to this tune? Where's the melody? Letter A. You guys play letter A for a second. 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, and. Now to the solo section. Letter, what is that?
D.
D, except I'm going to play. Okay? What am I doing during this solo section? You guys play with me, alright? 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, and. The melody is a really good place to start. So if you guys are improvising over this, which a lot of you were, make sure that the first thing you can do is play the melody. Have you done that?
Yeah.
And it may or may not be in your part. Trombone players, I'm not sure it's in your part, is it?
I don't think it is.
It isn't, but you know what? Do you have ears?
Yeah.
Do they work?
I think so.
Do they work?
I think so.
Do they work?
Yeah.
Okay, so if your ears work, then you can use your ears throughout, like, because you've rehearsed this a lot, right? You can go, oh, wait. The melody fits over the solo section. Cool. So that's a really important thing. Then there's one other thing that I'll talk to you about, right? When you're improvising, there are these certain things that you have in your part called chord symbols, right? And you don't have them, but you know what? If you might have gotten like a sheet that has the chord symbols, or if not, you can go and look at the piano part, right? And it's not the most important thing to know, but it is very helpful, right? Because the first chord, what's your first chord? B flat 7. B flat 6. What's one number? B flat 6, right? What's your second one? C7.
No, it's C7.
Well, I mean, like the first.
What about the solo section, dude? Solo section, yeah. So it's C7, right? This is also actually based on a famous melody. Do you guys know this one? Remember that melody?
Yeah.
You know this tune that is kind of loosely based on, it's the same harmony as A Train. So if you were playing a solo and you wanted to quote A Train, everybody would think, wow, you are so good. Right? If you figured out how to play A Train, start on G, start on your key, start on F. Start on F.
Yeah.
Then play D. B flat. F sharp. There it is. Alright, I'll let you figure out the rest of it. So anyway, very, very good.